Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome back to a new tutorial. It's me IJ and I'm back with this simple but amazing tutorial. Guys, if you have not subscribed to my channel, please kindly subscribe to my channel, share, like and comment on my videos. And after this tutorial, any question, drop it on the comment section and I will get back to you. So guys, if you are making this type of bubu that you've seen on the screen, it's better you get the full type of ASOKE. We all know that sometimes you can get the half one, but the full one is better to achieve this style. So now we are going to get started. So this is the two ASOKEs. We are going to measure out first the length that we are going to use. So the length that we are using is 60. That is the length of the bubu is going to be 60 inches. So now I'm going to measure out 60 inches. Remember, the sleeve, you will not cut it open. Everything is cut together. So the sleeve is not cut open, everything is cut together. So now we are going to cut it out to achieve it. So now 60 inches, I'm going to measure out 60 inches first and also measure out 120 inches. Then I'll add 2 inches to folding it. So how you start? You start by measuring it. So know where is the front and where is the back. So now this is the front. So this is the front now and this is the back. So I'm going to measure out 60 inches. So first you take your tape and you measure out 60 inches. Do you see how I'm measuring it? You measure out 60 inches. Here is my 60 inches now, guys. Do you see it? So I'm going to continue and measure another 60 inches. Just put your hand there and continue to measure out another 60 inches. So altogether, the measurement is going to be 120 inches. Then I will now add 2 inches for folding it at the down part. Remember, we are measuring it like this because it is the front and the back length that you are measuring together. Do you see it? So it's now 120 inches. Then I'm going to add 2 inches to it for the folding. So guys, I'm going to cut it out two of this 120 inches plus the 2 inches, that is 122 inches. I'm going to cut it out in 2 places. It will be for the one side, the colored one side, and also this one, the plain one, I'm going to cut out equally 122 inches in 2 places, and I'll be right back. So now guys, I have cut out the stripes. I finally cut out 3 stripes. Remember, the normal bubu for you to sew it with ASOKE like this is 4 stripes. What do I mean by stripes? That is cutting it out one by one. Do you see it? Now this is 2 stripes. This is 2. Do you see it? So 122 inches is one of them. Every one is 122 inches. So I cut out 3. So cutting out this type of stripe depends on how big or how large you want the bubu to be. So this, I don't want it to be too big. I want it to be moderate. So that is why I cut out 3 stripes. And also this, the colored one, I now cut out also 3 stripes of 122 inches by length. So now I'm going to join everything together. The 6 pieces, I'm going to join it together for us to start drafting our neckline and also to add the pocket. I'm going to make another video to show you guys how to achieve this pocket with fringes. So I'm going to add it to it. But first, let us put everything together and I'll be right back. So now guys, I have finished joining the panels together. Do you see it? So the next thing to do now is to draft our neckline. Remember, the shoulder is not going to be open, and to locate the shoulder, you have to fold your length together. Remember that 60 inches that we're making use is for front and 60 inches is for back. So we have altogether 120 inches. So you fold it to get your 60 inches, which I have done, and iron it down so that you are going to know where is the shoulder. We are going to use this as the shoulder. Remember, it's not going to be cut open. So now the next thing to do is to fold it in this way. fold it in this way to achieve our neckline. So here is the center. Remember, the center is here where we fold, where we join it together. So now let's take our neck measurements. So now we are taking our neck measurements. So we are starting with the back measurements. So the neck of the back, we are going to use 4 inches. We are using 4 inches as the width. We are using 4 inches as the width. Then the neck, the back is 2 inches. We are using 2 inches. So we are going to connect it. So now we are going to cut it out. Because it's ASOKE, it's going to be a bit difficult, so take it easy. Cut first the upper one, cut then the second one. So now we are going to cut out the front side. So we are going to open it up to rearrange it to cut the front. Remember, you are going to choose where you want to be the front. So this side is the front that we are using. So I'm going to open it up like this, and I'm going to do it in this form. So I'm going to put it in this form. Remember, here is our shoulder. This is our shoulder because you iron it, so you are seeing it. Here is the shoulder. So we put it, and we are using this side as the front side. So this is the front area. So let's continue. So now come down from the shoulder. Here is the shoulder. Come down by 10 inches. Here is our 10 inches. Come down by 10 inches. Do you see it? Here is our 10 inches. And on these 10 inches, you can come down by 11 depending on how you want the length to be. But I'm coming down by 10 inches. So on these 10 inches, go in by 1.5 inch. Then from this edge now, connect it to this 1.5 inch. So connect it in this form, 1.5 inch to the back neckline. So we are going to cut it out. So from here, 1.5 inch cut in and connect it to the back neckline. So we have cut it. So now here, come out by 1/2 inch. On this 1.5 that you cut, come in here by 1/2 inch. Just in this form. Do you see it? Curve, not straight. Down by 1/2 inch. Slant, not straight but slant, because you are going to cut it open. And then measure 1/2 inch all through, because this is what you are going to use to sew in the cape that you are going to cut out. Remember, we are going to cut out cape as you see there. Cape or collar, anyone you call it. So this is where you are going to sew. So now let's open it up and see how it looks. So guys, do you see how it looks now? So this is how it looks. So we are going to now measure out to cut out, because how we are going to do it now, we are going to place this plain one on this side, and the stripe one we are going to place it on this side. So now we are going to cut it out. So we are going to now take back and measure. So put it together in this form, put it together in this form. Then take your tape. So you take your tape from this edge, that is the back. You measure it gradually to get the actual length. Make sure the two is together. You measure it. I have 16 inches. That is 16. You have to stop there, that you now gave a curve. That is where you are going to stop, and not here. So we have 16 inches. So 16 inches, I'm going to cut it in two. So one will be of this color and the other one will be of this color. I'm going to cut it out, but I'm going to cut out 20 inches. In cutting the cape, I'm going to cut out 2 inches on fold. Remember, we cut out 1.5 inches, so half inch is to sew it to the main material. So now guys, I have cut out the stripe. Do you see it? I added gum stay to it. The braid of what we are using is 4 inches. The braid we are using is 4 inches, half an inch to join it to the main material. So now I fold it in two and iron it. I added gum stay to it. Remember, we had 16 inches from the back, center back to the center front of the length that we opened, 10 inches on the front and 2 on the back. So what we now got is 16 inches. So now this is more than 16 inches in length, and I folded it in two because I want it to be double. So now what we are going to do, this that we folded into, I'm going to open it up in this form, take it to the machine. I want it to stop at 15. That is the opening of the neckline. I want it to stop at 15. So the other 1 inch, I'm going to close it. So what I'm going to do is to open this up in this form. Then remember, here is the point that we join together, because this color is going to be on this side and the other color is going to be on the other side. Do you see it? So now this center where we join it together, I'm going to open it up to pair it in this form. Then I will measure out 15 inches length. Remember, the whole length that we measured from the center to the back, to center back to the center front was 16 inches on fold. Remember, it's 16 inches on fold. So now we are going to do it in this form. So I'm going to measure out 15 inches. So from here, I will measure down 15 inches here, and I'll close it up. Remember, we cut a lot so that we are not going to short anything, so we are going to do that. So guys, do you see it? Remember, we measured out 15 inches. So here, from here to here is 15 inches. From the center back to the center front, we have 15 inches. But I stopped at 14. So from this 14, I just stitch about 2 inches down. Do you see it? So after that, it is now stitched. Do you see it? So what you have to do is to close it up in this form. Do you see how it's going to look? When you close it up, you have gotten your neckline, the form. So what you are going to do now is you take your material. So you now have to match it. From here is the center back. Remember, here is also the center back of the cape. So you have to now match it, right side facing each other. So you now match it in this form. Take the right side. Remember, don't make the mistake, because we want to pair. So you have to do it in this form, so that this side, the colored side, will go to the plain side, and the plain side will go to the colored side. So that is how to match it. So you take your pin and you start pinning it down. Do you see it? Start pinning it down. So I'm going to pin it all around and I'll show it to you guys. So now guys, do you see it? Just turn the back, right side facing each other. Just pin it down. Do you see it? I have done it. So I'll now take it to the machine to just stitch on it. Then we will come back to finish the center front. So now guys, I have fixed the neckline. Do you see it? I have fixed it. So next thing to do now, we have not fixed this, we only fixed the round. So now just fold it in this form. Fold it in this form. Make sure that it aligns. If you have line on the center, then fold it. Then flip it over. Flip it over in this form. Flip it over in this form. Do you see it? So there that you now fold. So you take it in this form and you top stitch. Just top stitch it and you bring it back and it's good to go. So I'm going to do that and I'll be right back. So now guys, I have now top stitched it. Do you see how beautiful it is? So guys, the next thing is the pockets. Do you see it? I will post this tutorial on my page. If you're interested, you can equally check it out on how to achieve this with fringes. It's very simple. So now we'll place it in this form. The colored one is going to be on this plain side and this is going to be on this plain side. So now this is the center. Just measure 2 inches out from the center. Here is 2 inches. And from the shoulder, you come down by your half length. I'm going to use 16 inches. The half length, or 17. Let's make it 17. So you place it on this form. Bring it close to here. This is 17 inches from the shoulder, the half length. And also out from the center, 2 inches. You place it and you do equally the same. From the center here, 2 inches. And from the shoulder, you measure equally 17 inches. Make sure that it aligns with each other. Do you see it, guys? So this is the way I'm going to do. Then I'm going to now sew it. Don't sew the fringes. Sew from here to here. Just sew it and equally do the same here. Yeah, guys, I have joined the pockets. Do you see it? And also top stitch the neckline. Don't top stitch it on the collar, but on the main material. So just top stitch it to hold it fast. And now this is the pocket. So the next thing to do is just to measure out our sleeve. So from the shoulder, I'll come down by 10 inches. You can come down by 9 as you want. So I'm coming down by 10 inches here. Then on this other side, I'm coming down by 10 inches also. So from here, I'll use just 1/4 inch. Now close the side. Then take my band. This is the band that I'm going to use to add to the sleeve. But I'm going to use this on this side. And I'm going to use this on this side. I'll measure out 10 inches also. And I'll sew it and I'll add it here. And the next thing again to do after adding the band of the sleeve, I'll now open up the down part of it because the front side has an opening. But while joining it, I closed everything to get the actual measurement. So from the down, I'm going to measure 17 inches. 15 inches is the opening plus 2 inches to fold the hem. So it's here. So I'm going to just open it up and hem the down parts, and the bubu is ready, and I'll show it to you guys. Now guys, this is the final look of our bubu with ASOKE. Do you see how beautiful it is? Do you see it, guys? So we have come to the end of this tutorial. If you have not subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe, share, comments, and also like this video. If you have any question, drop it on the comment section. I'll get back to you. See you in my next video. For now, bye-bye.